So now I am going to explain about multi-rate signal processing in Unit 5. So multi-rate indicates the signal which process at different sampling rates is nothing but multi-rate signal processing. So if you take A to D and D to A converters, it is having only one sampling rate, single sampling rate, A to D and D to A. It is having only single sampling rate. Whereas if you process the signal at different sampling rates, that means multiple sampling rates, so which we call it as multi-rate signal processing. Okay, so examples, so these multi-rate signal processing which are used in different applications. Okay, so main applications are for high quality data acquisition system. We have to use this multi-signal processing. Okay, whereas for example, if you take CD, so CD contains a frequency of 44 point, so it is having 44.1 kilohertz frequency. Okay, compact disc, CD is nothing but a compact disc, and DAT is nothing but digital audio tape. Okay, so this is having 48 kilohertz sampling rate. Okay, so compact disc and digital audio tape, so these two are having different sampling rates. Okay, so CD contains 44.1 kilohertz sampling rate and DAT contains 48 kilohertz. For example, if you convert from 44 to 48 kilohertz, okay, so this is different and this is different, so we have to convert from one sampling rate to other. This 44 to 48 kilohertz, so we need sampling rate conversions. So we have to convert from 44 to 48 kilohertz, that means low to high or high to low. So anyway, we have to convert these sampling rates, and these are also mainly used in speech processing. So use it to reduce your storage space. For example, it is having more sampling rate, means we have to convert that highest sampling rate into lowest. For that, we have to reduce the storage space. So those are used in speech processing applications. Okay, so in transmultiplexers also we have to use multi-rate signal processing. Okay, so there are two basic operations in multi-rate signal processing. So those are, one is interpolation, two main operations. Okay, two main operations of multi-rate signal processing. One is decimation and second one is interpolation. Okay, so decimation and interpolation are the two different operations in these are used in multi-rate signal processing. Okay, so decimation means it reduces the sampling rate. Okay, so reduces the sampling rate, whereas interpolation means it increases the sampling rate. Okay, so for example, CD, it is having 44.1 kilohertz. So we have to reduce this frequency to 42.1 kilohertz, other sampling rate. So in the same way, DAT is having 48 kilohertz frequency. Okay, so now we have to increase this frequency to 50 kilohertz. Sorry, increase the sampling rate to 50 kilohertz. That means decimation is nothing but reduces the sampling rate, and interpolation is nothing but increases the sampling rate. Okay, so there is a procedure for decimation and interpolation. How to reduce the sampling rate and how to increase the sampling rate. So each one having different procedures. Okay, let us see first one, decimation. So we have two different types of operations used in multi-rate signal processing. The first one is decimation and second one is interpolation. So if you go for decimation means, so compulsory మీరు down sampling అనేది చేయాలి. Okay. If you go for interpolation means you have to do up sampling, down sampling and up sampling. So up sampling is for interpolation. Okay. So whereas down sampling is for decimation. Okay, so first one is decimation. So for that we have to use down sampler. Okay, so the sampling rate of discrete time signal x of n that can be reduced. So the discrete signal which can be reduced by a factor m. Okay, so factor m. So this is a factor m. So down sample which is represented by a down arrow mark with letter m. This is a down sampler and input is x of n. Y of n is equal to x of capital M into n. Okay. So now the output signal y of n which is down sampled for the input signal. So this is the equation, representation equation, and this is a graphic, this is a diagrammatic representation of y of n. Okay, so now let us take one example for down sampling. Here the down sample signal x of n can be obtained. So by simply keeping every mth sample and removing m minus 1 zeros. Sorry, m minus 1 terms. So this is x of n. So I am taking m by a factor of 3. Okay, that means what? M is equal to 3. For this example, I am taking m is equal to 3. That means down sampled by a factor of 3. Then y of n is equal to what? X of 3 into n. Okay, x of 3 into n. So you have to remove the samples. How many samples you have to remove? M minus 1 samples. Remove in between the samples. Okay, so m is 3 means how many samples you have to remove? 2 samples. Okay, so first, this is first. How many samples you have to remove? So first you have to write as it is and remove 2 samples. So again draw this sample and again you have to remove 2 samples. Okay, so again you have to draw this one. Again remove 2 samples. Again draw 2 samples and again draw. So this is the graphical representation of your down sampling. So take మనకిచ్చి ప్రాబ్లమ్ బేస్ చేసుకుని m వాల్యూ 3 ఏమి ఇస్తాడో చూడండి. సో ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత మనకి ఇక్కడ x ఆఫ్ n సీక్వెన్స్ ఇస్తాడు. ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఎంత డౌన్ శాంప్లింగ్ చేయమంటాడో ఆ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఇస్తాడు. ఆ ఫ్యాక్టర్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమూవ్ m minus 1 samples in between the pairs, in between the samples. Okay, so let us see another example for down sampling. Let us consider this example. So x of n having 1, minus 1, 2, 4 and so on up to 5. Okay, so next, then y of n is equal to x of nm. So this represent what? Down sampling. So down sample by a factor of 2. So down sample by a factor of 2. Okay, so if m is equal to 2 means how many samples we have to remove? M minus 1 samples. That means 2 minus 1 is equal to, you have to remove 1 sample in between each sample. Okay, now x of n, remove the sample. So first write first one and remove 1 sample, second and remove 1 sample, 0, remove 1 sample. Okay, next remove 3, 2 and remove 1, 5. See, so this is the down sampling. Okay, so this is one of the example for down sampling.